It's just the first part of our broadcast tonight. But before we go to another one, I want us to take a minute. Come on. This is something you can do within a sec, right? Give a thumb up under this video to at least mark your presence. Let's show how many of us are really watching tonight, right? And if you haven't subscribed to Maiyegun's Diary, you can do that now. Click on the subscription button, click on the notification button and set that to on, all notification, okay? And another thing is you can also become a member of Maiyegun's Diary Politico. When you see any member who, any of my viewers who comments and you see this special sign in front of their name or their ID, those are the premium members of Maiyegun's Diary Politico, which I'm so grateful to all of you. I've got a massive number of them. Amazing guys, right? So when I say thumb up, I'm not saying drop the thumb up under the video. No, there is this. If you leave the chat room, you will see the thumb up, thumb down under the video. Give it a shot, okay? Before we continue, let's do it. See, very easy. So thank you very much. Okay. So before I continue, I want to bring quickly a thank you message from the Age Nigeria Foundation. You remember that the last time I told you of how much we were able to raise for them. You were able to raise for them within just a matter of 3 days. When I told you that a few days ago, yes, they have sent their video to say thank you, right? They appreciate what you have done and they want to say thank you. They sent me this, and I'm, the CEO of the Age Nigeria Foundation from Odogbolu, my maternal homeland, my hometown. They had this to say to all of you who supported them and raised 279,000 naira within 3 days to take care of their food bank for the aged people in these following areas. Watch this. They're saying thank you.
My name is Oluwayemisi Oluwole, the President CEO, Age Nigeria Foundation. Age Nigeria Foundation is an NGO that is solely dedicated to older people with the aim of raising resources to help the aged and their family members to overcome the challenges of aging. On behalf of Age Nigeria Foundation and the older people, I want to show my deep appreciation to our God-sent helper, Badiru Olushola Oluwaseyi Maiyegun General, who is presently using the platform to raise funds for our food bank program in Odogbolu, Ijebu-Ode, Abeokuta, Ogere, and Ijebu-Igbo in Ogun State, as well as Lara-Epe, Orile, and Lekki in Lagos State. We plan to raise 1 million for our food bank program for vulnerable older people. I am very grateful and full of appreciation to every concerned Nigerians who have gone out of their way to donate to Age Nigeria Food Bank Program. God Almighty will replenish your purse and secure your silver age. Active and healthy aging will be your portion. Your autonomy will never be taken from you in older age. God will make you a channel of blessing to your generation and to the society. In Jesus' name. Every donor will receive a certificate for supporting the vulnerable older people in our society. God bless Maiyegun. God bless all our donors, and God bless our senior citizen. Thank you all.
Thank you to all of you. They got your message and they are so, so grateful. They told me they have never received such amount of support ever, like ever. It's always coming in trickles. It's always coming, it comes in people handing over things to them, supporting them with items and all of that. They have never, and they did so well, right? They did so well that they keep the detailed account of what they got, from who and when, every detail, right? And that's how they keep their record, right? It's so amazing. They sent that to me. The list of all the donors so far, which is 21 people. So that's what you call impressive, accountable, and reliable people that we can always give our own answer of support to. Okay, so thank you very much for your support to everyone. I read the name out yesterday, and I believe some of you who watched the video will likely have heard your name. And if you haven't, watch my yesterday's video. Let's take it further. The second part of this broadcast will be mostly on the latest development from Yorubaland, where the Yoruba young people have taken their, their awareness to the palace of one of the paramount rulers in Yorubaland, Alake of Egba. And they were in Abeokuta today to stage a solidarity rally to tell these elders that they should listen to the young people. Listen to them now before it becomes something. But there's an highlight of their solidarity rally today that I love. It is this part. Watch.
Sorry. Oh, brother.
We are waiting for the pledge. Mo ṣe ìlérí fún orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Oòduà tòótọ́ tọkàntọkàn tó fẹ́ ìlọsíwájú, ìgbéga àti ìdàgbàsókè ilẹ̀ Oòduà tí ó ní ìfẹ́ ọmọ, I'm making something up like that. They should give us a pledge. We will all teach our children how to sing Oduduwa anthem. We will sing it proudly on the streets, on the road, on everywhere in Oduduwa land, because it is important. That's how you get people in. That's how you get them connected to an idea that truly represents them. When they begin to connect to it, when they begin to find themselves live it, they will fight for it. Just like these guys took it to the Alake's palace today.
I don't think I show you right. You don't see? This will not be Photoshop. Kò ṣe Photoshop. Kò ṣe Photoshop. Ṣé ti rí? 18 ẹ̀ ló wà nílẹ̀ 18 pieces ló wà nílẹ̀ 18 pieces ló wà nílẹ̀ o ṣẹ́tìrì Abẹ́òkúta la wà yìí o Abẹ́òkúta la wà yìí ìlú tí bàbá wa kan ti ń ṣojo a dẹ̀ sọ fún bàbá wa a ní kó má ṣojo kò sí nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà gọọmẹ̀ntì fẹ́ fẹ́ yí ọba wa ṣe àwọn ọmọ yìí ẹ wò ẹ ti bímọ tó ṣoríire ẹ ti bímọ tó ní àlùbáríkà ẹ má bẹ̀rù mọ́ ẹ má bẹ̀rù kò sí nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà gọọmẹ̀ntì lè fẹ́ yí ọba wa ṣe ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sókè
No more going back.
You get that? Call it sponsored, whatever you want to call it. I call it a great awareness. Let the people key into it. Let them key into it. If all of them don't even understand it fully, let them key into it. Excuse me, who is this Madueke? Is it being rude? I've been reading few comments from him, and it seems so kind of. Please let me know. Just for a sec, because that got my attention there. It caught my attention, and I want to know. If it's been rude to any of you, please let me know. These guys who are using short this, short that, I want to know who they are, and we can get rid of them if we have BOT on Maiyegun's diary presently. Okay, I want to check that. Yeah, let's check that out. One sec. If you find any BOT on my in the comment section, if you see any fake account, if you see anyone that is unruly and we need to get rid of, we will not let them come on here. Okay, there are BOTs that are always like that, spammers they call them. So get rid of them and please point them out, and I can take care of them myself. Okay, so we are happy that the young people are doing that. You know what I'm talking about? They are doing that. They are talking about it. They are imagining it, and they are also encouraging those who are, who believe that they can still change the narrative or keep the status quo same. So if this continues, let's see, maybe we'll get the army we are looking for, not the 50 million Tinubu's army. Do you get that now? I mean, that would be ideal. That is why I needed to bring that to your notice today. And when people say, why now? Why does everyone want to leave? Maybe I should share this with you. Every day, the story is the same. Every day, the story is the same. And every day, we are recording these attacks too. The funniest thing is, this issue of Fulani terrorists in Yorubaland is also going to expose the failure of those who have been parading themselves as political leaders in Yorubaland, the poverty where they Yorubaland, some of them, they are worse than what you have seen in Borno. But this whole thing is going to expose it. You need to see where our people live. You need to see the life. You need to see their communities. You need to see the total government neglect of them until this insecurity is going to expose them. You need to see them, okay? And then you will realize that you see all these opportunists, governors, this governor that who are parading themselves as representatives of Yorubas and continue to shout one Nigeria, continue to shout about 2023 and all of that. They deserve nobody's respect at all. Watch this. Something should. You can watch the full interview on Punch newspapers, a YouTube channel, please. The full video, the full interview, the full coverage. That is just a snippet into what people have to go through. You see, by the time they allow more cameras to go into those areas, into those villages, into those communities, what we are going to bring out of there, you will be so shocked. You will be alarmed. And you'll be asking yourself, why are the politicians in Yorubaland, those who are claiming that they are Yoruba leaders, governors, why are they not seeing that? Is it that they don't have the resources to report it and protect these people? These are government allocated lands, government reserved areas, and that is Oyo State, Ibadan. And the story is the same everywhere. So when you now see people saying we want self-determination, we want self-rule, we want to protect ourselves, we can no longer trust the police, we can no longer trust the military. They are coming from the background of stories that you have never seen. These stories are many. The moment we are able to get our camera guys to go in there to all the villages, capture these Fulanis in their real action, some of you Yorubas, you will begin to stone Tifnubu when they talk to you about 2023. And if that is what it will take to report what is going on in Yorubaland to every Yoruba son and daughter all over the world, so that you don't see this as if to say people just want to, maybe they don't like him. What is there to like about these people? Do you really want to know what the real people are going through? And I think we should show you. And I think that's what I'm going to, God bless us, work hard on to bring more of these to your views. And then you will realize that we all need a united agreement. When Yoruba says we want this current situation, current arrangement to be rearranged, to be rediscussed, you should not be talking about 2023 elections. 2023 elections over who? Over dead people? Really? Or over refugees? And then they will now employ 50 million of you or 50,000 of you to Nigerian army so that you can go and use Kondo and Kumo to go and fight bandits and fight terrorists. The terrorists that they said is beyond them. They can't do anything. Do you get that now? So we need to bring some of this information to you. We need to bring everything to you. We need to put faces behind all these stories. And I think that is exactly what we do the work. And you as a Yoruba man, you as a Yoruba woman, you will not feel proud to ignore all of this and agree that your people should be subjected to further humiliation, to further death, unreported. If they are reporting everything going on right now in Yoruba land like we should do in the Western world, you know what? Some of you will never agree that Nigeria should spend another day as a country. You will begin to demand that Nigeria should break up. But the information that are available, thank God for social media, but the information that are available to you, you're still not using most of them. And then, well, maybe because they are scanty, we need to coordinate this information now. Yeah, Lagos is going to end up becoming a Maiduguri. The Fulani herders have already surrounded Lagos. Go to Korodu, go to Epe. These are these. Go to Epe, go to Lekki. You will see them everywhere. They will be deadlier than the Omonile. Even Omonile will run away. By the time the Fulani bandits, by the time they begin to kidnap Omonile, by the time they begin to kidnap head of court boys, wherever in Lagos, then you will realize that even Maiduguri will be safer than Lagos. And let me tell you something, it doesn't take them to blow it down. So if they are not paying attention, we should bring this story to the world. We should bring this story to everyone to see. And I am so grateful anyway. I am beginning to build something that actually invests in investigative reporting now. And very soon you'll begin to see that report too. I love visual reporting than just writing and writing. I want things, pictorial evidence. And now we will be able to invest in this by the third quarter of this year. I am pretty much hopeful that probably I would have saved enough to be able to send people in with enough good and better equipment to go in there and recover what is going on in those areas for us. Maybe when I begin to bring you the direct day-to-day report across Yorubaland, what is going on in those forests, then some of you will begin to take this serious. And you will know that 2023 is just another way of buying your death certificate or signing death certificate or death warrant of your own people. The people you claim to love. The people you always want to look after your family members in Nigeria, even if you're not there, you need to know this truth, and that's what we're going to do. Exactly. You see the guy that helped them sent Onogen, the former Chief Justice of Nigeria before 2019 elections, and they brought in Tanko Technicality, the corrupt criminal of Code of Conduct Bureau. They call him Abubakar Umar, something like that. The guy is a thief. The man who is supervising Code of Conduct for public officials in Nigeria is under investigation and is standing trial with EFCC, right? So, well, in order for you to know that Nigeria is a lawless country where criminals are in charge of the law, so criminals will always interpret the law. And the way the criminals interpret the law is how you have to accept it. Abi? So the person who was supposed to be a Code of Conduct Tribunal judge is meant to be a judge or a lawyer. This is what he did to a guard. Somebody who was at his own work. Jeje. Only God knows what happened. This criminal beat up this guard, this security guard at a mall in Abuja. And guess what? Because it's Nigeria, a lawless country, nothing going to happen. No, be the same Nigeria senator beat up a woman inside a sex shop in Abuja. Is it not the same Nigeria? Eh? Where is the senator today? Where is the woman he beat up? Where is the police? Now, this is the judge of a supposed Code of Conduct Tribunal.
Oga, you have lost the case. Your power will not save you. I'll video this one with plenty. Video. It's mad. This man is mad. This man is mad. Okay, go inside your car. Warn yourself. Respect yourself. You're not the most powerful man. They're going to beat you for a year in a place. Enter your car and go. Enter your car. Go, go, go. None of us change out for him. None of us change out. None of us change out for this man. Go! Hey! 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 Go! 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 Hey! Hey! Waka! 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 All of you guys go! 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 You came to him and you only show power. Break place! Break place! Break place! Break place! Guys are stupid! Break place! They go beat you now. I say you place. Not to lose your dead guys. Not to shoot, man, shoot! Oh! I wish I get some match. Go on!
The judge, sorry about the shaky camera and all of that, okay? That's a judge of a Code of Conduct, the one that they used to send away the former Chief Justice of Nigeria, Onoge. Unfortunately, when you have a country led by criminals, there will be no other thing than anarchy and lawlessness, right? So this is where we're going to draw the curtain tonight to everyone who tune in. Meanwhile, I think there's something I want to share with you as well, which was part of what I put together as what you have to probably get used to. When I told you that you might likely have to get used to taking selfies with bandits, terrorists, and all of them, in Yorubaland. Once they take you to Tifnumbu's, I don't even know what they're going to call it, maybe upper level or something. So one day, you just have to go to the campaign where bandits look at, honorable bandits, like they do in, I think that's what they do in J Republic or something, where bandits are, participating in election, and you have to vote for bandits. So have you ever attended the bandit campaign before? When bandits are campaigning for election, have you ever attended one before? Maybe I should show you what it looks like, so that by the time Tifnumbu and Co and gang, they take you to the upper level of APC, maybe you now have to get used to this when you go to campaign. You don't need to say much, all right? Just watch. So you don't have any choice. You have to say you have to vote yes now. Or are you mad? There's nothing. You see, the type of MC Oluomo, what makes the type of MC Oluero and Co, what makes them different from those bandits during election is that they don't have a full bed sheet all over their head to try to intimidate you with their guns. That's the only thing. Because they have guns too. The MC Oluero and Co, they have their own guns on the election day. And whenever you remember that video where they fought themselves in Lagos? So those are the things you're likely going to have to get used to. So when you go to APC governorship campaign in Ibadan, you just see the candidates. Wakili Ismaila. Honorable Wakili Ismaila. Everybody go just say, hey. You know what I'm talking about? Hey. That's a yes. You just vote yes. Yes. Do you want to say no? Where they are carrying AK-47 and pistol and everything. They say, oh, yeah, yes or yes. You say yes. That is what they want to turn us into. And that's something that people will likely reject. That's a future that they will tell you is impossible. But in Nigeria today, we now have bandits who are more powerful than government. So if anyone tells you that it's not possible, tell them that you were not born yesterday. And if I hope there's other way. There is none, okay? So don't listen to them. Don't let them use you. Don't believe in them that whatever they are doing is in the interest of Yoruba. It is not in the interest of Yoruba. Don't believe them whenever they say whatever they are doing, it is in the interest of, whatever they are doing is in the interest of the Igbos. It is not the interest of the Igbos. Not in the interest of Hausa. Not in the interest of anybody. Only the interest of these criminals who are united in their greed. Tifnumbu can continue dancing macabre dance. He can continue giving you inspiration. And in fact, you can vote him next as your Bokuwari. I'm just trying to remind you that we get record to tell you that now waiting go be the end. This Bokuwari home, now just Riaza. You know what is called Riaza? Ask Lagosians. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. If you haven't, in all honesty, I wish there is other way I can explain this to our brothers and sisters. I really hope that this really hits home. You shouldn't be scammed again and again without your permission. If they lie to you and you follow them and you believe them to lie to others, they didn't do that to you. You did it to yourself. You know the truth. Don't make up a lie in your head that will make you feel comfortable. Because that's if nobody are telling you, we will demystify him. Well, you can still go ahead and endorse him. Okay? At least no be your likes. They defend the Bokwari, breeding lifeless mannequin. Somebody that couldn't even remember where he was. No be your likes, they defend them for second term because of fake Pastor Ruga, because of the same Tifnumbu, the Jaga with the Jaga bandits. To say Bokwari will do 8 years. Thank God. The second year.
Livestock. Livestock.
National livestock.
I will talk about it. He doesn't know. He doesn't. I think it's he doesn't know.
These are all directed at Mr. President.
It's to me.
So corruption, yes, let me.
Answer.
No.
As
He
I
can
told,
talk for
He
himself.
doesn't know. He doesn't
as
know.
I
I want Nigerians to give you another opportunity to do another 4 years. Why?
well,
He doesn't know.
That's the person. Oh. So if you are standing up again and say, I stand with Ashiwaju, no be people like you, they take K-leg, I be X-legs. They stand with Bokwari. No be people like you, they drink gutter water. No be people like you, they jump up and down, shouting, next level, next level, next level. Today, now next hunger, next test. Someone said it's the next test level. I said, please, come on, stop it. Which one is next test? Next test, next test, next test level. Since they have given you change, that one not to work. You stay stubborn. They gave you next level. Some of you are still now. Petroleum is going to be to around the 40 naira per liter. Electricity bill has been increased. VAT has increased. Minimum wage hasn't increased. You know what I'm talking about. So that's next level. So the next one is going to be next test. I say, Baba, stop it. People go tired. I think people are tired. But some people are saying, Maiyegun, stop it. Now only you they get tired. You think they are tired? Watch them. I said, but we're going to go for Duduwa Republic. I say, Baba, it's true that people want to go for Duduwa Republic. Now, because Tifnubu never roll out his rice, they have never rolled out the Ankara. They have never started sharing 1,000 to 2,000. Baba, most of our brothers who are now going after everything about Duduwa Republic, not because they don't like it, but because the likes of Tifnubu, they have weaponized poverty. So therefore, people will be say, Naonga, they wire them, and you tell them to come and shout to Duduwa Republic, they may likely go and collect that rice, and they will still do what Tifnubu tell them to do. When they come back later in the evening, they will still shout to Duduwa Republic, oh, Duduwa, Nimi Toko. But because they have weaponized their poverty, they say, Baba, forget it. I say, but we are not going to take it as a, Baba, forget it. You're talking like say you don't know. Most of them are going to be shouting till 2023. So I say, okay. We'll tell everybody that we said our own share. Okay. If you follow them to the next test level, I've been at the upper level, they take you. I've been at the, what do you call it? Anywhere they want to take you. If you collect all their lies, me, I will be here. You see, here is the problem. Many of those Buharidins and the Buhari didn't, and the conglomeration of the Buhari idiots, yeah, they don't like me. They always wish that something happens and I will just stop doing all I'm doing, right? Let something just happen. Maybe they should just shut everything. You know what I'm talking? They don't like me. I'm just the only friend they have. They didn't know. I'm the only one who always want them to tell them that, hey, hey, you see this whole thing? You all of now they be like lamb. They won't take do as soon they put you out there. Everybody say, yeah, this lamb beautiful. Almost see this lamb is so beautiful. See this Ogufe. Almost this Ogufe na correct. I say, oh boy, Baba, you go market. This Ogufe is a very strong one. Man, I like this Ogufe. Oh boy, they are only preparing you for the asun. So when they are taking to all these levels and all these levels, you're just placing yourself or setting yourself up to be barbecued. My own job is to say, me, I won't go anywhere because I will still be able to get all your stories. They say, be very careful. Be very careful of your choice in life. If you make the right choice, it is a good thing. If you make a bad choice, it is also a good thing in two ways. If you make good choice, they will use you as a good example to people to be like you. If you make bad choice, it is also a good thing because they can also use you as a bad example of what people should never be. My job is to remind you that every action get consequences. Not be only one consequence, consequences. When you make your choice in life, be ready to also live with the consequences. If they gave you change, they gave you next devil. They are taking you to the next devil or upper devil or whatever it is. My job is to tell you that don't sign that death warrant. I don't know the other way to say it. Honestly, if you ask me that, Maiyegun, is there other way you can break it down? I don't know.
Somewhere God will just help me because I really wish I could really help. I really wish I could help. It's very painful, truly. I can't.
Do you get what I mean? It's so painful. I hope all my 1.5 hour video will help you a lot. Open your mind and let you know that you will be responsible for your decision. I am responsible for my decision in life. You will be responsible for yours. If you have one decision to make to escape what they are planning for you, don't listen to them about whatever they say again. Or else, it will end in hot tears. Thank you everyone for your time, for joining me tonight. I'm going to be back again later. If you have the time to join me, please do. But remember, how can we have nearly 2,000 people watching and only 700 of us could probably find this interesting enough to give a thumb up? Maybe you forgot. Now we are rounding up. You can give me that thumb up right under this video. I'm going to see you some other time. Until then, please learn Oduduwa Republic Anthem. It's the most beautiful anthem you will come across, at least in a long while. You may not know the wordings, but something will resonate inside you just listening to the tune. I'll see you some other time. And good night. But meanwhile, there's something I nearly forgot. Our brother, who is currently in Ethiopia, that I told you of his story yesterday. Well, I got a response, and I'm very grateful. His full name is Suleiman Ifeoluwa Odewumi. He is from Abeokuta. Well, he's a footballer, an amateur footballer from Nigeria who has played in different local leagues in Nigeria. He's shared his story with me. I'll tell you more some other time. I got a response from one of my viewers. If you are watching me tonight, I want to tell you that I got your donation. I got a donation of £5, but a delivery of £4.55. That's the most we've raised for this guy. If you are interested in helping him, reaching out, he's planning to raise $1,200 for getting his own work visa in Ethiopia, so that he can then is participated in a trial with a local club, a second division club, he called it. Now he's going to be, his name and his details, credentials will have to be submitted to the national, they call it national, maybe the national FA, so that will make him a member, who is now a member of that second division club. He said he's raised some money, but we've only been able to raise £4.55. I got only one donation for him. Use the PayPal. Add the message to it if you have anything for him. He is looking for $1,200. We don't have to raise all of that. I know I have generous people on my platform that can reach out. He called out for us for help, right? Let's see if we can. Use that PayPal if you can. Use that, what do you call it? Cash app. But please, whenever you send any money to this, our brother, Sulaiman Ifeoluwa Odewumi, right? Please attach a message that says this donation is for Ifeoluwa, our brother in Ethiopia, okay? Or the footballer in Ethiopia, the footballer in Ethiopia, anything that can just indicate that your donation is for this guy, it will be delivered to him. Whatever we can give, let's reach out. We've done it for so many on this platform. We've always been reaching out to people, and I think this is one of them as well. Let's do something if we can, or when we can. Thank you very much, everyone, for your time. Oduduwa Anthem, and good night.
She said
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Òkúrọ̀ olóṣèlú.
Maiyegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.